Hello everyone, thank you for checking out today's video. In this video, we're going to be covering dynamic filters on ServiceNow. Now here's a quick glance at ServiceNow's dynamic filter documentation. Now, ServiceNow describes dynamic filters as options that objectize script includes / JavaScript, enabling them to be reused in multiple condition builders and dynamic reference qualifiers. This type of filter enables you to modify a script once and have the changes automatically take effect everywhere the dynamic filter option is used. Now let's talk about our use case real quick, and then we will start working on our dynamic filter. So I need to head over to the user table, and we're going to open up a random user, and this is what I'm looking for. So I created a custom field, and it's called primary assignment group. Now users may be part of multiple groups, but you would, I guess us as admins, it's probably helpful to know too, the primary assignment group for that user. And we're also going to use this in our use case for today. So let's say a user is over on the incident list view, and they're looking for all of the incidents that match their assignment group, their primary assignment group. Now, if we go to assignment group and we go to the is dynamic, these are all the dynamic filters. But we don't see one for the primary assignment group because that is a custom field, so we don't have one out of the box. Now we do have one called one of my groups, but that may not work because a user may be a part of multiple groups. They may be part of hardware, software, infrastructure, etc. But for that user, they may only want to see the incidents where it's tied to their primary assignment group. So if we're thinking about Able Tutter, if Able Tutter was running this condition builder and they selected my primary assignment group, it would only show incidents where the assignment group is software, because it would be able to see that Able Tutter's primary assignment group is software, and then it would use the condition builder to match all the incidents to that. Now, first thing we got to do before we create our dynamic filter is we need to head over to the script include table, and we need to create a script include that we will reference on our dynamic filter. Okay, so we'll hit new. We'll call it my primary assignment group. We'll make a client callable in case we ever want to use this script for a catalog item or something like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and create our function. So we'll call it get assignment group function. We're going to take the user. We'll set the parameter once we get to the dynamic filter. Okay, let's start building out our glide record here. Can't spell. New glide record from the sys user table. All right. We're going to do gr.add query. And then our condition for the records that we're pulling, we're looking for the parameter, which is the user. So we'll be pulling the user's ID on the dynamic filter. And then Avast is trying to make a cameo. And then let's add our query. That's all we need to do for our condition. Okay, we'll set a variable for group. And then we'll look if the glide record returns any results, then we will return the primary assignment group. Oops. What am I doing? I'm doing this wrong, guys. Hold on. We need to return after our if block here. So we're going to set the group variable to view primary assignment group. And then below that, we will complete our return. And we will be calling our group. Save it. And actually we have to select a role. So this is the role that's required in order for this to run. So we'll just select ITIL because we don't have like a, in some instances, if you have the correct plugins enabled, you'll have like the internal and external roles that will automatically get applied to users. But we don't have that enabled on our PDI here. So we'll just select ITIL because I think 50 or so users have it on our PDI. Okay. So we have this good to go. So I'm going to open up the dynamic filter in another tab. dynamic filter. There we go. Okay, so let's hit new. And wait for it to load. Gonna take forever to load. Okay, so we have our labels. This is how it's gonna show for the user. So we'll call it my primary assignment group. Looks good. Okay, for our script, we need to call the name of our script and then our function. So let's do new group, and then our function, get assignment group. And then we'll plug in our parameter, which is getting the ID of the user. Right, hopefully I filled that in right. I guess we'll see. Okay, then we need to reference the group. Oops, I think it's sys underscore flag this underscore user underscore group. There we go. Because we're referencing the primary assignment group, which is on the group table. And referencing our script. So let's put in our script include. Might not let me do it yet. Let's save this first and see. My ServiceNow is frozen. Do 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 do. Are you wanting me to select this, or are you trying to load? Not sure what's going on here. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's see if we can select our script. I'm pretty sure we need it. We could try it without it, but I'm pretty sure we need to reference it, even though we're referencing it right here. Oh, there it goes. Table name. So I guess it'd be a, oops. Script include. There we go. And it's called my primary assignment group. Save. Again, very slow loading times. Not sure why it's so slow. Okay, and let's go back to our sysadmin profile. And I don't think that we have a primary assignment group, so we need to add one for ourselves. And we'll do the same thing. We'll do software. All right, close that. Now let's head over to the incident list view and test out our filter, see if it's working. And in there, assignment group is dynamic. My primary assignment group, then we'll hit run. And there we go. Look at that. Assignment group is software. Now, just to make sure it's working as expected, it clearly is working as expected, but for all the haters out there, we'll change this real quick. Let's put hardware. Close it. Back to open. Add back in that condition. Assignment group is dynamic. My primary assignment group. You see that appearing along the other four that were out of the box. And there we go. Active is true and assignment group is hardware. Now, if we were to check, well, I guess you see it right here. We don't have to even open up the record. So each one of these have the assignment group of hardware. And I'm sure this is a very niche use case, but I'm hoping that some of you guys can find some some great use cases out of this and that you found this utility very helpful. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving this video a like. Please also consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll catch you all in the next video very soon.